Hello friends, welcome to my channel Electrical. In today's video, I will explain you about grading of cables. So grading of cables can be done by two methods. First method is capacitance grading of cables and second is intersheet grading of cable. So in this video, I will be further explaining about capacitance grading of cable, and in the next video, I will explain you about intersheet grading. So first of all, before starting with grading of cable, we should know what is grading of cable and why it is necessary. So the definition of grading of cable is, it is the process of achieving uniform distribution of dielectric stress or voltage gradient in a dielectric cable. So now suppose this is a dielectric cable. Okay, this is the core and this is the outer layer. So there will be maximum stress at the outer surface and at the inner surface there will be minimum stress. So voltage gradient or dielectric stress is maximum at surface at this outer side of the conductor and minimum at the inner surface of the sheath. So this non-uniform distribution of dielectric stress will lead to the insulation breakdown. Over here between the core and the outer layer there is an insulation present. So also it will give mechanical support to the conductor. So this non-uniform distribution leads to the breakdown of insulation. So to avoid the insulation breakdown, it is required to distribute the dielectric stress equally throughout the dielectric cable. So it is very important the dielectric stress should be equally distributed. So there are two methods of grading of cable. First is capacitance grading, as I told earlier, and intersheet grading. So in this video I will be explaining about capacitance grading. So let's begin with capacitance grading. So first of all, what is capacitance grading? The grading done by using the layers of dielectrics having different permittivities between the core. So you can see over here, there are different permittivities epsilon 1, epsilon 2 between the core, and the sheet is called as capacitance grading. So the grading done by using the layers of dielectrics having different permittivities between the core and the sheet. Between the core and the sheet there are different permittivities. So this is known as capacitance grading. So let D1 is equal to diameter of the dielectric with permittivity epsilon 1. This is epsilon 1, okay. And capital D is equal to diameter of dielectric with permittivity epsilon 2. So the dielectric stress at a point which is at a distance of x, suppose there is a distance x and we are calculating the dielectric stress. So the dielectric stress at a point which is at a distance x is inversely proportional to the distance x and is given by formula. So we know the formula Gx is equal to Q upon 2 pi epsilon at a distance x, so therefore it is x. We know this formula of electric field intensity, that is G is equal to Q upon 2 pi epsilon. So using this formula at a distance x. So from this formula, the stress at any point in the inner dielectric will be given as G1. So in this inner dielectric, it will be G1 is equal to Q upon 2 pi epsilon 1 x, because here it is epsilon 1, okay. So similarly we will calculate G2. So G2 is equal to Q upon 2 pi epsilon 2 x. Now we have to calculate the potential difference. So hence voltage will be expressed as V is equal to integration of d by 2 to d1 by 2. See, from this inner core to the outer layer, d1 by 2, g1 dx plus integration of d1 by 2 to capital D by 2. So from this layer to the outermost layer, capital D by 2, g2 of dx. We have calculated this g1 and g2, sorry, over here g1 and g2. So by evaluating this in the equation, this is suppose equation 1, okay. So now we have to evaluate G1 and G2. So we will get d by 2 to d1 by 2 q upon 2 pi epsilon 1 x dx plus integration of d1 by 2 to capital D by 2 q upon 2 pi epsilon 2 x dx. So now we will get this q upon 2 pi, we have to take outside, q upon 2 pi in the bracket 1 upon epsilon 1 log of x d by 2 to d1 by 2 the limits plus 1 upon epsilon 2 log of x d1 by 2 to capital D by 2. Okay. So now v becomes q upon 2 pi 1 upon epsilon 1 ln of d1 by d. This 2 cancel plus 1 upon epsilon 2 ln of capital D by small d1. Suppose this is equation 1. Okay. So we know the formula of capacitance as C is equal to Q by V, charge by voltage. So this value of voltage we are putting in this equation. So by using this equation 1, we will get C is equal to 2 pi upon 1 upon epsilon ln of d1 by d plus 1 upon epsilon 2 ln of d by d1. This is equation 2. So now the stress is maximum at surface. We know the stress is maximum at surface, that is x is equal to d by 2. So G1 max will be q upon 2 pi epsilon 1 small d by 2, which becomes this 2 cancel, q upon 2 pi into epsilon 1 into d. And the stress is maximum at inner surface, that is x is equal to d1 by 2. Now at d1 by 2 we have to calculate G2 max, which becomes q upon 2 pi epsilon 2 d1 by 2, which is equal to q upon 2 pi epsilon 2 into d1. This to cancel. Okay. So now substituting q in terms of v, we get. So now we know that C is equal to q by v. So by this equation q becomes C into v. Okay. So now we have G1 and G2. So in this way G1 max becomes, we know q is equal to Cv. So by putting the equation of the value of voltage 2 pi v upon pi epsilon 1 d. So please refer the previous equation for this. Okay. 1 upon epsilon 1 ln of d1 by d plus 1 upon epsilon 2 ln of capital D by d1. See, in the previous equation 1, we have calculated the value of C, that is 2 pi upon C. We have calculated over here. See this C. 2 pi upon 1 upon epsilon 1 ln of d1 by d plus 1 upon epsilon 2 ln of d by d1. This equation I have put over here. 2 pi and v is as it is C. C we have that equation 2 pi upon pi epsilon 1 d 1 upon epsilon 1 ln of d1 by d plus epsilon 1 upon epsilon 2 ln of capital D by small d1. Okay, and the remaining part is from over here, epsilon 1 and d about g1. So this pi cancels. The remaining equation is g1 max is equal to 2v upon d into 1 upon epsilon 1 ln of d1 by d plus 1 upon epsilon 2 ln of capital D by d1. The remaining is epsilon 1 over here, epsilon 1. So finally, the value of g1 max is equal to 2v upon d into ln of epsilon 1 I have equated in the equation. Okay, so now we will get ln of d1 by d plus epsilon 1 upon epsilon 2 ln of capital D by d1. Now similarly, we have to calculate for g2 max. In the same way here, see, for g1 max, what we have done, we have equated in q is equal to cv. C, the value of c I have taken from this equation, c is equal to 2 pi. See, this from this equation we have taken the value of c and v is as it is. Then finally we substitute epsilon 1 in the inner side. So epsilon 1 cancel. Over here, epsilon will get cancelled. So epsilon remaining is ln d1 by d plus epsilon 1 by epsilon 2 ln of d by d1. See, the same equation we are getting over here. Epsilon 1 get cancelled. Ln of d1 by d plus epsilon 1 epsilon 2 upon ln into d by d1. This is the equation of g1 max. Number 3. Suppose this is equation 3. Okay, this is important. So similarly, in that way only, if we calculate g2 max, we will get the value as 2v upon d1 into epsilon 2 upon epsilon 1 ln of d1 by d1 d plus ln of capital D by d1. So this equation you have to first solve and then finally you will get this equation. You have to solve it in your books and finally you will get the final equation of g2 max. Similarly, in this way, g1 max how we have calculated, similarly in that way you have to calculate g2 max. So this is equation 4. Okay. So now thus we can say that the electric stress is inversely proportional to the permittivities. So this is dielectric stress G1 and G2. So they are inversely proportional to epsilon values. So G is inversely proportional to epsilon. Okay. So the condition for equal maximum stress is, now we have to get a condition for equal maximum stress. Okay. Now I will. So the condition, the maximum stresses are given by G1 max is equal to Q upon pi into epsilon 1d. So this is from the first equation, and G2 max is equal to Q upon pi into epsilon 2d. This is from first page, I think. Yeah, over here. G1 and G2. Okay. Sorry, this is D1. Equating the two stresses. Now, equating these two stresses, we will get Q upon pi into epsilon 1 d which is equal to Q upon pi into epsilon 2 d1. So finally we will get epsilon 1 d is equal to epsilon 2 d1. So now d1 is greater than d. d1 is greater than d. So to satisfy the above equation, epsilon 2 must be less than epsilon 1. So to satisfy the above equation, epsilon 2 must be less than epsilon 1. So thus the dielectric nearest to the conductor must have the highest permittivity. So the dielectric nearest to the conductor, so that this epsilon 1 should be greater than epsilon 2. So this is the condition for equal maximum stress. Okay. So in this page only I will write down the final condition, that is similarly for grading with three dielectric with permittivities epsilon 1, epsilon 2 and epsilon 3 for equal maximum stress, the condition is epsilon 1d is equal to epsilon 2d is equal to epsilon 3 d2. This is d1. And epsilon 1 should be greater than epsilon 2 should be greater than epsilon 3. So this is the condition to achieve the uniform maximum stress. Okay, you have to, this is important. So this is all about capacitance grading, how it is achieved, the equation and all. So this is a little bit complicated, so you have to understand each and every. So watch this carefully and you practice it at home. So then you will understand this equation. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel Electrical Hub. Thank you for watching this video.